Espresso. Espresso is the foundation of modern coffee culture. Created in Italy in the early 20th century, after the invention of steam and pressure-based brewing machines. It is made by forcing hot water through finely ground coffee under high pressure, producing a small concentrated shot with a rich aroma and a golden layer of crema on top. Its intense flavor and quick preparation made it the standard base for many coffee drinks around the world. Americano. Americano traces its name back to World War II, when American soldiers in Italy found espresso too strong for their taste and began diluting it with hot water. The result is a smoother, larger drink that still carries the depth of espresso, but with a lighter intensity. It became popular globally as an easy way to enjoy espresso flavor in a more familiar form. Latte. Latte, short for café latte, meaning coffee with milk, has roots in traditional European breakfast culture where coffee was softened with large amounts of milk. It is made with espresso and steamed milk, topped with a thin layer of foam. Its creamy texture and mild coffee taste helped it become one of the most widely ordered cafe drinks in the world, especially popularized in the United States during the rise of coffee shop chains in the late 20th century. Cappuccino. Cappuccino takes its name from Capuchin monks, whose brown robes resembled the drink's color when espresso was mixed with milk and foam. It is traditionally made with equal parts espresso, steamed milk, and milk foam, creating a balanced and airy texture. In Italy, it is typically enjoyed only in the morning, as it is considered too heavy for later in the day. Flat white. Flat white originated in either Australia or New Zealand during the 1980s, with both countries claiming its invention. It was created as a stronger alternative to the latte, using espresso with steamed milk and a very thin layer of microfoam. The result is a smoother texture with a more pronounced coffee flavor, making it popular among those who prefer less milk dilution. Macchiato. Macchiato, meaning stained in Italian, began as a simple way for baristas to distinguish espresso with a small mark of milk foam. Traditionally, it is just a shot of espresso stained, with a small amount of milk, keeping the boldness of coffee intact while slightly softening the edge. Over time, modern versions like caramel macchiatos have become sweeter and more milk-heavy, especially in global cafe chains. Mocha. Mocha is named after the Yemeni port city of Mocha, which was once a major hub in the coffee trade during the 15th and 16th centuries. The modern drink combines espresso, steamed milk, and chocolate, blending bitterness with sweetness. It became especially popular in Western cafes as a dessert-style coffee, often topped with whipped cream. Cortado. Cortado comes from Spain and means cut, referring to espresso being cut with an equal amount of warm milk. This balance reduces acidity without hiding the coffee's natural strength. It is typically served in small glasses and is known for its smooth but strong character. Ristretto. Ristretto means restricted in Italian and refers to a shorter espresso shot made with less water. It became popular in Italian coffee culture as a way to extract the sweetest and most concentrated part of the coffee shot. The result is thicker, richer, and often less bitter than a standard espresso. Lungo. Lungo, meaning long in Italian, is the opposite of ristretto. It uses more water during extraction, creating a longer and slightly more bitter coffee. It became common in European households where a milder but larger espresso-style drink was preferred. Cold brew. Cold brew has roots dating back to 17th century Japan, where slow-drip coffee methods were introduced by Dutch traders. It involves steeping coffee grounds in cold water for many hours, producing a smooth, less acidic drink. Its modern popularity surged in the 2000s as coffee shops began offering it as a refreshing alternative to iced drinks. Iced coffee. Iced coffee is simply brewed coffee that is cooled and served over ice. While it seems modern, variations have existed since the 19th century in different cultures where hot climates required chilled beverages. Its bright, slightly acidic profile comes from traditional hot brewing methods. Affogato. Affogato originates from Italy and means drowned, referring to ice cream being drowned in hot espresso. It emerged as a simple dessert in Italian households and cafes, combining coffee and gelato into one treat. The contrast of temperatures and textures made it a popular after-meal indulgence. Turkish coffee. Turkish coffee dates back to the Ottoman Empire in the 16th century and is one of the oldest coffee preparation methods still in use. Finely ground coffee is boiled slowly with water in a special pot called a sezve, often with sugar added. It is unfiltered, leaving a thick, strong drink with grounds settling at the bottom, and is deeply tied to cultural rituals and social gatherings. French press coffee. French press coffee was patented in the 1920s in Europe, Though similar methods existed earlier in Italy, coarse coffee grounds are steeped in hot water before being pressed with a metal filter. This method preserves oils and creates a full-bodied, rich flavor that feels closer to traditional brewing. Pour-over coffee. Pour-over coffee has origins in early 20th century Germany and Japan, where precision brewing was developed to control flavor extraction. Hot water is poured slowly over coffee grounds in a filter, allowing careful control over strength and taste. It highlights the unique characteristics of different coffee beans. Instant coffee. Instant coffee was developed in the early 1900s and became especially important during wartime due to its long shelf life and quick preparation. It is made by brewing coffee and then drying it into soluble crystals. While it sacrifices some flavor depth, its convenience made it a global staple.